Hi my dear subscriber, in this video I will talk about Metaverse. Nowadays everyone is talking about Metaverse. In this video I will try to explore what does it mean and what are the top 3 technologies without which Metaverse would not have been existed. Interested? Then let's get started. Let's start with the definition of Metaverse. Metaverse is a virtual, three-dimensional world where people interact with each other in the form of avatars. The word Metaverse became very famous last year when Facebook changed its name and became Meta, with a mission to transform a company into products and solutions for Metaverse. But the word Metaverse was known many years before, and the first mention of Metaverse can be found in fiction novel called Snow Crash that was published in 1992. Currently, to access Metaverse, you need to wear a cumbersome virtual reality headset. There are multiple companies that are working on developing lightweight solution that will help you to enter into Metaverse without heavy hardware. Facebook is not the only company that is working on Metaverse. Microsoft also announced its plans to provide a set of solutions for Metaverse, especially when it comes to virtual meetings. But besides these 2 companies, there are other companies that are claiming that they are operating in Metaverse. Most of them are online gaming companies. That's not surprising because in modern online games you already can create your avatars. Sometimes you can even create your online games and virtual environments. And there are assets, virtual assets that you can buy, sell, and assign to your virtual avatar. Another type of company is Decentraland. It's a company that sells virtual reality land. There are many companies right now entering this space of Metaverse, and there are many opportunities for that. What can you do in Metaverse? Why do we need it? The first use case, this is space for online gaming. You can also use Metaverse to attend virtual meetings, also use Metaverse to work from home, attend concerts and art exhibitions. You can use it for online learning, where you will have virtual reality and augmented experience of learning new concepts. Metaverse can also be used for exercising in virtual space with your personal fitness coach. This is not exhaustive list of all possible tasks and all possible occupations in Metaverse. If the concept of Metaverse was there 30 years ago, why only now it became a trend? What are the top 3 technologies that make virtual reality and augmented reality possible? Technology number 1 is virtual reality. Virtual reality is possible due to the fact that we have 2 eyes, each of which produces overlapping image with another eye, and as such, we are able to see the world in depth. This information was taken into account to create virtual reality headsets. It might be different types of headsets. Some of them are more complex, that monitors your motion. Another just simple glasses with 2 lenses that shows you 2 images. But what do you need for these images to be perceived as 3-dimensional images at different angles? That's quite a challenging task. If you need to show every possible angle at every possible light and shape and weather condition. Latest advances in computer vision made it possible to create virtual reality spaces that look like real physical world. From just a few images, machine learning scientists are able to simulate the view of the object from different angles with realistic refraction and simulate the rotation of real object. Also, researchers are able to realistically simulate real interaction between fluids and solids in motion. Here is an example of realistic simulation of interaction between solid and liquid objects that was reproduced from a simple static image. Isn't it amazing? Another example is a realistic simulation of wind that moves towards solid objects. Also, using three-dimensional animation and graphics, you're able to create virtual reality spaces that have never existed before. Latest advances in technology are capable of realistically simulating texture and surface of different objects. The only limitation is your imagination. Another technology that made possible Metaverse is called augmented reality. Augmented reality is a technology that shows virtual objects in real world. In contrast to virtual reality, you need to be able to map virtual objects to real world life objects. Look at this. This is example of projection of virtual object. This object moves like real. Also, you need to monitor real movement of observer to understand how this virtual object shall be placed depending on the location of a real person. In order for you to be able to grab an object, we need to understand the location of your hands. That's where this technology comes into play. Here, for cameras are recording the position of your hands and projecting it into virtual reality, augmented reality world. That's how you can use your real hands in virtual reality. Another challenge of augmented reality is understanding of the depths of our image. In order to correctly project virtual object on a real surface, we need to understand the depths of this surface. That's why researchers are using convolutional neural networks to reconstruct geometrically consistent depths for all pixels. That are the challenges of augmented reality. Your phone is one of devices that can bring you to augmented reality in simplified form. In more sophisticated forms, you would expect to use augmented reality glasses that will project virtual objects on your real table. Isn't it amazing? What makes Metaverse different from online game is that it's created for interaction between people, and when we want to interact in virtual reality or in form of hologram, we would like to interact as real people. We would like to see real emotions of our counterparty, and for that we need to create avatar that looks like us. It is a combination of technologies that became possible due to latest advances in computer vision and natural language understanding. The state-of-the-art methods can generate models of physical human motion from monocular videos. To correctly project the motion of virtual avatar, we need to understand the laws of physics. These laws must be embedded into our technology that generates or predicts movements of virtual avatars. Only in this case they will move like real people. AI can synthesize and model three-dimensional faces that are indistinguishable from real faces. That's why you will be able to choose any avatar. That was a brief introduction into Metaverse. If you like this video, press like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel and press notification bell. In comments below, tell me what makes you excited about Metaverse.